Hi, this is Lorena Mora-Mowry from Latina today. Today we're celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month, interviewing Andrea Magaña-Lewis. Welcome to Mujer Latina today.
Thank you.
We all have a story. So let's talk about Andrea, a little bit about your story as a Latina here from Columbus.
Sure. Well, I come from a unique perspective, I guess. I grew up in a bicultural household. My mom is American and my dad is Latino. And from a young age, I was just immersed in two completely different environments. And now that I'm an adult, I can really appreciate that because I feel that I'm able to adapt to different types of environments and feel comfortable in different settings. So I really appreciate being able to have both sides of my family.
She has both sides and she takes the best of each one.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes some time to realize that it's okay to be both.
Yeah, to become comfortable in who you are and know that you don't have to be one way just because people expect that of you or another, that you should be able to define who you are.
Before you work here at the State House, tell us, you went to college and you started to be a teacher.
I did.
Tell us about becoming a teacher, working there, and changing your jobs.
I went to school to become a teacher. I had never really put too much thought in the different educational opportunities available to me. I knew I didn't want to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer, and I thought a teacher would best suit me. So I went to school. I received my master's degree in education, and I was working in the public school systems for a couple of years and decided that ultimately that wasn't the route I wanted to take, and I couldn't see myself as a teacher for the rest of my career. So I ended up applying for a governmental fellowship and was selected. And the fellowship actually placed me in the communications department of the Ohio House. And I had never had any previous communications experience, so I was definitely hesitant and nervous to accept the position, but it ended up being a great experience. I learned a lot, and it worked out so well that they wanted to keep me on, and they actually created a position for me in the communications department.
But you work with legislators from represent different political parties. They have different issues.
Yes.
They're leaders. This is first. I want this now. I imagine
it can definitely be tough. They know what they want, and it's our job to engage the media as their voice, but through us. So, I think the best way is to just remain respectful, but also be direct.
Do you have a voice when you're there, when you're working?
That's one of the things I really enjoy about my position, is because I feel that working in the communications department, our sole job is to engage the media. And on a typical day, you might find me writing a press release or speech or quote or editorial on behalf of an elected official. I feel that part of my job is to be a voice for Ohioans who believe in leveling the playing field for everyone, not just a select few. And that specifically encompasses those who have been historically marginalized, such as our minority population, women, the disenfranchised. You definitely, working in a communications department, your work is going to be looked at and edited and edited and edited, so you really have to develop thick skin. And I think for me, I made it a point to work especially hard because I didn't know how I would be received by my coworkers or legislators. I'm the only Latina I know of that works in the Ohio House, so you definitely feel like you're representing your whole race when you're the only one working there.
I see you as a strong leader. Do you think that maybe you can run for office one day?
I don't have any political aspirations right now, but I definitely would see myself more in a servant leader position where I'm working among the people and through the people instead of in front of the people. But I definitely feel like I'm gaining a lot and learning a lot from legislators who stand up there every day and, promote policies that they believe will help Ohioans.
I see you in the State House in Ohio. What message do you want to send to all of us the Latino, Ohio Latino community?
I think as a community, we really need to be aware of the issues affecting our community, and I do mean the Latino community, but also the communities in which we reside and Ohio as a whole. It's definitely important that, you know, we look up our representatives, people who represent us on the local, state, and federal level, and hold your elected officials accountable. And I think that the number one way to do that is by making yourself aware of issues affecting the community and voting.
In Hispanic Heritage Month, both of us will send you a message. Register to vote.
That's right.
That's the best time. Any additional message that you would like to share to our community?
You know, I think advocating is something that is very important too, and especially I think as Latinos, it is important to advocate for those whose voices are often stifled. And we're particularly seeing that right now with the undocumented immigrant population. So I think that it is important that we speak out on issues that are disproportionately affecting our community.
Well, thank you so much, Andrea. She's
Thank
pregnant.
you.
We wish you the best. Good luck.
Thank
and
you.
we hope to hear from you soon again.
Yeah,
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes.